Hey lovers and friends, my name is Gianna Lafayette and I want to welcome you to what will be known as SipNSmoke TV. I want to introduce you both to myself as well as the concept behind SipNSmoke. I want to let you know what you can expect both from me as well as the content that will be coming to a mobile device near you. Alright, cut. Nope. Listen, I'm articulate, but I ain't always gonna be. Alright, do I really need to sit up like this? Give them that reporter look? You? No. Alright. We always gonna expose them to the real. Look, SipNSmoke TV is gonna be a mixture of IG Live. It's gonna give you some podcast feels every now and then, and it's also gonna have a hint of those public interviews that you can find on YouTube that we all love to watch. And if you haven't watched them yet, after this video, go search public interviews and that'll give you like a feel as to what we might be getting into. SipNSmoke is going to have a kickback type of feel where I bring the drinks.
I get my heartbeat.
Man, that's what it's supposed to do.
It gives you that cool vibe, that vibe where you can talk about love, sex, and relationships in a way that you would only talk to your best friends. In a way that you would have an intimate conversation and really dive deep into your innermost feelings, but you feel relaxed about it. We're going to make sure that this is an open conversation to be had, as well as a place where people feel safe and they feel as though they can express themselves freely without being judged. I used to go live on IG and Instagram, for those who don't know. I used to go live on Instagram, and the things that we kind of used to talk about all included porn. It included the mirror in marriage anymore. It included communication in bed. It included things along the lines of hard limits versus soft limits, if you know what I mean. So basically, that can kind of give you just a little bit of insight as to things that we will be talking about. And I can tell you right now that if you don't come into this with an open mind, SipNSmoke just might not be for you. The second thing that I wanted to address was people might have the question of why. Why have these conversations? And for me, it's really just to try and normalize having conversations about taboo topics or not feeling like they're unable to have a conversation about something that nobody talks about in public, quote unquote, whatever. When I stopped going live on Instagram, I used to get feedback like, hey G, where you at with the lives? We need to have these conversations because people can make these connections. Basically, they didn't know, okay, I thought I was the only person who did this, or I thought that we were the only couple that did this and that, and it's cool to find out that other people do things similar to or in the same realm as what we're doing. So it just brings like a sense of togetherness to me in my mind, and shoot, it also gave me some ideas. At some point I was just like, oh dang, maybe I need to try that in the bedroom, or maybe I need to try this in my next relationship, and things along those lines. So that's one thing, and that also leads to the fact that I wanted to make sure that people had a space to have these conversations, that they felt welcome and know that I'm not going to judge them, that hopefully the people in the conversation aren't going to judge them, because if you're in that conversation, then you pretty much know what it's going to be about. You pretty much know that we talk about some off the wall things, so you are fine to come in and talk about something that's off the wall as well. That's really the reason behind the why. The third reason behind making this little preamble video before we really get into the content is I want to make sure that this is going to be a safe space for everybody that decides to tune in. If you feel like this is something that you want to talk about, something that you would love to be a part of because you have questions or you have ideas, and you might have some advice for some people, that you can ask questions, get into the comments, make the connections between somebody else as well. This is a place for you, and I welcome you, and I want to make sure that everybody is aware that there are opinions in this world. When you come into this space of SipNSmoke TV, just know that you're not going to be judged off the things that you say. Just know that I understand that everybody has an opinion. I want to make sure that you all are aware that your host is an anti-racist. I am a straight woman who will go to war for a lesbian couple, a gay couple, a transgender woman or man. Just SipNSmoke has no place for hate. So yeah, everybody does have their opinions, but I'm a person that vibrates high. I think that love will solve half the world's problems. So if you're coming in here with hate, this isn't the place, honestly. Like, we're all here to find a sense of inclusion within the human race. So with that also being said, and I wanted to make this plain as day so clear, I, Gianna Lafayette, I cannot control what comes out of the next person's mouth. That is not to say that I will not go to bat for what is right. That is not to say that I won't defend somebody else because their ideas are the same as mine or that they are different than mine. But I cannot control what somebody else might say, and I pray that once we get this rolling and once everybody tunes in, that you guys don't hold that against SipNSmoke TV. All right, so last but not least, guys, and I know y'all are probably like, okay, this broad is out here rambling. This video hella long. I'm about to wrap it up, I promise. Last but not least, I want to make sure I get a schedule to y'all. So I am a flight attendant. My schedule definitely gets weird, especially with this virus business going around. I'm pretty sure I got a couple of canceled flights already starting in July. But this is a schedule that I'm going to try my darn hardest to stick to. On Thursdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to go live on Instagram. And you can follow me at xSipNSmoke. And basically what the live does is make sure that you guys can participate in real time when that episode is shooting. So if you have questions that you want to ask, you want to be a part of the conversation, please do. Go ahead and get in the live. Go ahead and you might even be able to go live with us. It kind of depends on how everything works out, but that's the plan. All right. First, it's going live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 2, I'm going to make sure to get that episode out to you by Sunday. I don't have a specific time on Sunday, but I'm hoping to get it to you by Sunday. And the reason for the episode is so that you can have that live, something to look back at, as well as there will be additional content added to the episode. So that's for me to know and y'all to find out when the time comes, but I think it's going to be super dope the way it's going on in my mind. All right, the third thing I'm going to do is make sure that on Tuesdays I get you a little bit of extra content. I know that I got to keep you guys engaged. I have to make sure that I keep bringing that content out for you. So I want to make sure that I post just like a little something to keep you guys engaged on Tuesday. And I have some things that I'm working around in my mind. So that's also something to look forward to. So we got Thursdays, Sundays, and Tuesdays. I'm going to try to make sure that I interact with everybody. I'm going to try extremely hard to hold tight to that schedule. So that's about it. July 9th is going to, I forgot to tell you that. Okay. So July 9th is going to be the first time that we go live. I'm going to drop some videos from when I used to go live on Instagram just to kind of hold y'all over, tide y'all over until July 9th. So July 9th is the first time we'll go live on Instagram, but I'm going to give y'all a little tidbit of what it used to look like when I used to go live on Instagram. So just a little bit of content to keep y'all engaged. But mark on your calendars, y'all. July 9th is the first time we go live on Instagram at xSipNSmoke. Subscribe to this YouTube channel, xSipNSmoke TV. And I don't know. We'll see from there. I can't wait to get connected with everybody, and I can't wait to see where this is going to go. Love you all. Until next time.